Good. Kill him. Kill him now.
Dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
No, PJ, you're muted.
How dare you? Who muted me? No, I was kidding.
I thought he was messing around.
Yeah. How dare you? No, I was kidding. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Sithcast podcast, a Star Wars podcast where we pretty much talk anything and everything Star Wars. I'm your host, PJ the Paradox Nerd, alongside my co-host, Sean Solo.
What's up?
Got a big panel tonight, actually. Usually, I guess one person more than we usually have, but still, it's going to be an awesome one. Obviously, these guys need no introduction, but I'm going to introduce them anyway. We got Star Wars Addict 77, aka Jeff. What's up, Jeff?
Yeah. Happy
Long
New
time
Year.
no talk.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We got Jason, aka J2SO. What's up?
Hello, everyone.
J2SO?
How are you guys doing?
Another returning guest, and of course, our Sith holocron, BMX Jedi.
How's it going?
AKA Anthony. Yeah. So, what's going on, guys? How's your New Year's? Can't believe it's 2023.
I know. I can't believe I'm back to work.
I know this week's been rough.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely been rough. Just after, especially like a long weekend, or if people had off right before the New Year's, it's just like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
But it's 2023, and it's what a way to start the new year with some, we got some Star Wars content. We got Bad Batch. We got some Hot Toys announcements that we're definitely going to talk about a little bit later. But I think we'll go around and ask everyone's recent Star Wars bounty pickup, starting with the Sith holocron himself, Anthony.
Let's see. Got some T-shirts. Here's one. It's like a Vader American flag with a lightsaber.
Oh, nice.
That's
I haven't
cool.
seen that.
Yeah, and then my brother always gets me these really cool books. It's just Star Wars illustrations.
Oh, wow.
And it's got all kinds of cool, like artwork in it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's like that picture. It looks like a samurai-ish Jedi, like.
Yeah,
artwork.
it kind of looks like Luke in the face.
Mhm.
Well, it is Luke. It says Luke in battle armor, oil and acrylic. Like there's one.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
Nice. Yeah, that's
That
pretty
looks
cool.
like-
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, they're always cool. I like getting them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I like it because there's not a lot of words.
Yeah,
That's my favorite.
yeah.
Yeah, those are my favorite type of books where you don't have to read
I
any words at
also
all.
got a Mando wireless phone charger.
Mhm.
I got that.
Oh, where'd you get that?
like-
Like,
My a friend of mine got it for me, and hold on, I'll grab it.
Yeah, they sell them at GameStop. It's kind of like the Millennium Falcon one, but they've got a Mando helmet. It's like a head.
Oh, really? Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. They're like $20,
What is
oh
it?
yeah, I got that
The
from.
phone charger, a wireless
I got
phone
that-
charger.
Oh, yeah, I got
I
them
got
Falcon.
that too.
Yeah, I got
Mhm.
I got the Falcon, and like this lights up blue when it's charging, whereas the Falcon, the thrusters on the back. do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
well, that's so cool. I have both of them.
Oh,
My I haven't opened it up like a lot of my stuff that I get.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was for that GameStop. There's a GameStop deal. I think you get like 2 for $20. or
I thought
something.
that's probably where she got it at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
it was-
still
it was
pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't even know
That
they
was
made
cool.
them. Yep. Yeah, that, and I got a bunch of T-shirts. Let's see. I did get Bo-Katan.
Mhm.
I got her
Yeah.
a few weeks back.
Forgetting about her.
And and Mythos Vader is shipping tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap. Nice.
So-
That
We're
one I haven't opened up
charging
yet.
tomorrow. I don't understand why, because I ordered it New Year's Eve,
Mhm.
and I just got an email this afternoon that said it was charging tomorrow, and I guess it'll ship out Monday. I guess I don't know.
Okay.
Yep, that's about it,
Awesome.
really.
Well, congratulations on your recent Star Wars pickups, because that's a pretty good haul, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got Mythos Vader, you got wireless charging phone chargers, book. That's pretty cool, man. Congrats.
Yeah.
How
thanks.
about you, Jason? Any recent Star Wars bounty pickups?
I'm trying to think of what I got since I last saw you guys. I know I got Django Hot Toys.
Nice.
Nice.
I wanted for a while, and Joel Hazy had an extra that he was willing to part with to save me on some like taxes and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's my favorite 1/6 scale I have. I don't have a whole lot. I maybe have like 7 or so. I have a lot of clones and stuff, but he is such a beautiful figure. The detail, everything. I love that thing.
Yeah.
So I got that. I got a custom Cal Kestis from Joel for Christmas. Let me see. Actually, he's 1/6. See if I can grab him. So he's pretty.
Nice.
Let me
wow.
zoom in
Oh,
on
really
you.
good.
Came with a
Whoa!
little BD.
What the hell? Jeez.
Yeah.
Joel's
Joel did that?
amazing. Yeah, Joel's amazing.
Yeah, he did all this leather work and everything in it.
Dude, it's badass.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
badass, man.
Yeah, so super cool with that dude. And then I got this from Jeff's as part of a trade for making him a Java diorama, but got this.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that's
Yeah,
sweet.
these are,
That
my
is sick.
favorite troopers of all time. So I've wanted this helmet since I was like 5 years old. So
Is
Hell
it wearable
yeah.
or?
oh yeah, I could put this thing on. I could wear it the rest of the show if you preferred.
Is that a wig stand?
Not. Wow, dude,
Nice.
that's pretty badass, man.
So,
Yeah,
so
that's
super
awesome.
Cool. So thank you, Jeff, for that.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
sick.
The wig
Yeah.
stand.
awesome.
The wig stand. Yeah, the wig stand is what makes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing's a big man. It fits in the Besta, but barely. That's cool
Yeah.
though. But yeah, those were my Christmas pickups. I have a helmet also from Jeff. It's in my DTOF. It's General Beer's helmet signed by
Yeah.
Julian Glover.
That's the one I
Oh,
like.
nice.
That one's cool with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
signature on. It's real nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. Anything Hoff is my jam. So
Yeah.
definitely cool stuff this Christmas.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
J2SO is my like best bud that I've met this year, and like we've been on the shows. We've been on so many shows together. I'm like, he did this diorama for me, and like we did agree to do some trades, but like some of the things I was like, man, if they're just gonna sit in my closet, I'm gonna send them to him because right,
Yeah.
it just makes sense because he likes.
Yeah, I
closets,
appreciate
so.
it.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I love it.
Yeah. Well, congrats, Jason.
When I become your best bud, just start sending me some helmets too.
That's what I'm saying.
Jeff,
You get a
I'm
helmet.
gonna be
You
your
get a
best
helmet. You
buddy.
get a helmet. You get a helmet.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I suck at making anything. I can make a stick figure out of matches, so I'll send it your way. Hopefully, you send me a helmet in return.
All right.
But congratulations, Jason. Those are like seriously epic pickups. How about you, Jeff? Any recent Star Wars bounty pickups?
It has been pretty light for me because I've got
Okay.
some pretty big expenses, but the big things coming in. I also had the Mythos statue shipped this week. Yeah, so I think
Mythos. Everyone's getting Mythos.
I know.
Yeah.
Me and Jason are left out.
Well, it was weird too because I agree with Anthony. It's like it was weird because it said it was going to charge, and then they charged me half the shipping. Like it was $100 for shipping, and they charged they pulled half of that off my card one day, which plenty of money in there. And then the next day they pulled another half off. Then they waited another day, and then they shipped it.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's
strange.
They never usually do that. That's kind of weird.
It was really
Yeah,
strange.
it's still on pre-order on their site. So I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, but still, like they couldn't make up their mind. They're like, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
not sure if we're gonna ship this out. Let's charge half of it. Oh wait, I'm gonna ship it. Let's charge it next time. All right, let's charge it a little bit more, a couple dollars more. And a
Yeah,
couple-
that's so weird.
It really is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never seen them do anything like that. Usually, they charge you like the whole thing when it's like ready to ship. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I got that. And my dad got me this really cool Vader light. It's a
really?
Lego figure.
Oh, cool.
But he goes, look at these.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Mhm.
You know, you can kind of change it different directions. And
So
stuff.
the keychain, yeah,
Yeah, it's like a little keychain thing. So it's cool.
Mhm.
nice.
So that was neat. My full size C3PO is on its way probably tomorrow. So
Yeah.
that'll be like four boxes.
Yeah, the wife should like that.
Yeah, she'll like that. So hopefully it gets here before I have to go to San Francisco because that'll be a problem. And then I did get a couple things from Joel. One of them being that he had to, Joel's funny too because when he starts to build something for you, then he goes, and Jason's familiar with this. He goes to the closet to get extra pieces, and then he finds like 4 other things.
Yeah.
And somehow he's like, do you want one of these? You want some of this thing or whatever? He sent me a bunch of the old vintage Return of the Jedi wax packs, like
Oh.
wax pack cards.
Oh,
So yeah, so he sent that for me for Christmas, and then he also sent the robot, but there is a little bit of an issue. I got to fix it. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have many other pickups. I've been working on the front side of the office to get ready for 3PO, and I'm doing the it's not really Star Wars related, but it's Govee, the immersion lights, where it
Yeah.
actually, as you watch a movie, it kind of like syncs the lights and stuff. So that all came in today. So I'm going to work on this weekend setting that up. Do
Awesome.
some epic lightsaber battle stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I didn't even
Yes.
know it existed until a few months ago.
me either.
Yeah.
So
That's,
yeah, so that should be cool. That's it for pickups this week. I don't have a ton. So
that's it.
Well,
Life size 3PO, Vader statue.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so-
feel bad like for when it comes to me. I'll go first before we go to Sean, but yeah, I don't have anything. This
after
is like,
Christmas.
yeah. What do you call this? I put a deposit on off the rack collectibles for the Boba Fett premium format, the latest one.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I used some gift cards because I asked he was offering some gift card options, so that's kind of what I wanted for Christmas from my family. So they were nice enough to get that for me for Christmas, and I was able to kind of use that towards a collectible, which is the Boba Fett premium format. And that gives us an opportunity to do a shameless plug. If you guys want to save money, definitely check out Off the Rack Collectibles. They have pretty much anything and everything in terms of anything that you could buy from Sideshow. He carries it as well. You could do gift card options. You could buy Hot Toys, Sideshow, Star Wars statues, Prime 1, whole bunch of other stuff. Honestly, I think we promote him because honestly, he's really cheap and fast shipping, great customer service. Like, if you seriously check his website out, we're not lying. Also, if you want to save some more money, use Sitcast, capital S, Sitcast, and you could get like $15 off your purchase, which is pretty freaking awesome.
PJ,
you're
what
saving
was the Boba Fett premium off of there right now?
I think it's like 600, I believe, or something like that.
Really? That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
Isn't it shipped? It's usually what they have it listed on Sideshow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
shipped. So that's pretty damn good, especially with the price hike in UPS right now.
Yeah, it was like close to $50 tax and 100 shipping for the Mythos.
Yeah, I mean, Mythos. Oh my gosh, I was like, I got like $210 worth of rewards points, and then it was all gone towards like the shipping and
Mhm.
tax.
Yep.
And I'm like, what the?
That's
So
about
pretty
me.
much
I,
whatever-
I had a $50 gift card and 150 in Sideshow points.
Yeah, it's just kind of sickening to be honest. It was like,
Yeah.
ugh, making it harder for us
That's
to.
what- Dude, that's what makes it tough. Is I was like, oh, 270 for a figure is not horrible. Then you go to check out and it's like 320 after everything. You're like,
Mhm.
well, that's a little more than I wanted to spend today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, where did the extra $40 come from? What the hell?
yeah, and it was never like this. Obviously, Sideshow never charged taxes before, and it was definitely doable. But man, with the taxes and the price hike and shipping, it's just becoming really hard.
Mhm.
That's what.
She said.
That's what she said.
Ah,
Da, da.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what else did I pick up? I think that's it. And the wireless charger stuff. And nothing else. Honestly, I don't know. I just kind of like. I don't know. Like I kind of like tapering off on certain things. I'm just trying to be like. I think I'm just saving some money right now for something.
yes.
Big. I don't know what it is. I'm saving money. It's like, I don't know, because right now Sideshows they're shipping that diorama, that Mall and Ahsoka diorama.
Oh yeah.
I saw some people getting it, so I'm just like, I don't know. Let me save some money and go crazy a little bit later. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, Sean, any? Oh, this one's gonna be a good one. Any recent Star Wars bounty pickups, Sean?
Let's see. What did I get? I guess I got that Bo-Katan right before Christmas, which is still in the box and in the closet.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Well, we've been
It's
busy
okay.
this week.
Dude, I shouldn't talk. Like, I
Right,
shouldn't
right.
talk. I have like tons of things I haven't opened up. So
Yeah, but Anthony's been helping me out this week. We've been kind of busy, so
Mhm.
I ended up getting that droid terminal, that control panel from Dune Sea Outpost, and then
oh yeah.
Great.
yeah,
dude.
oh
Does look
man,
good.
yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, so Anthony came over, and then we had to cut a hole in that like window cover that I made.
Mhm.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Damn, man.
And yeah, so we had to cut a hole, and then we had to run the wires and the whole 9 yards. But yeah, dude, that it came out really good. And Martin's the guy that did it. And I mean, right there, it's like laser cut acrylic. And like Anthony said, like even when you flip over the backside, the way he has all the wires packed, I mean, everything is so extremely neat and it's very like precise. And that was the reason I went with him, just because it just goes with the wall, because the wall's got very clean lines.
Yeah.
So I've had that thing commissioned for heck, it's been a while. I was real excited when I got that in.
It looks really good. I was gonna say, it reminded me when you said Anthony came over and it's like, 1, you get a droid terminal. 2, you cut a hole in the wall.
Right. Yeah, we were working this week.
Yeah, that looks
Awesome.
good, man.
Yeah, so we did that night, and then that morning I got confirmation that my next pickup, which is the Regal Robot Emperor's throne chair, the armchair. So that so that came in yesterday. So I was like, Andy, you got to come over and help me get this thing up the
Are you
stairs.
You know, I can't see. Hold on, I didn't zoom in on you today. Hold on.
I'm not
Are
sitting
you-
in it.
Oh, you're
No,
not sitting. Oh, what the hell?
Oh,
Hey, I was
Yeah, I
running.
was going to ask why not.
Well, I was late to the party today, so I'm trying to get everything set up for
Oh.
the show. I didn't even have a chance to even mess with it.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, I didn't, because you would notice it, right? Like, it's
Yeah,
kinda-
yeah. I might try to figure out a way to set it up so I
Aw.
can do the show from it, but I was running way behind today.
No, not a problem, man. That looks sick, man. So, like,
Looks
yeah,
good.
what's your? It's good, right? Like, does it have like light up features or no? Not really.
No, that
Not
would have been
yet.
cool. Like, not yet. Anthony said not yet.
Yeah, that'd be cool. if you could
It would have been
customize
cool
it.
if there was a little lip on the right armrest, because then you could
Yeah.
put Luke's saber, like when you're sitting there.
Oh, dude, I say you
Oh.
customize it, man.
That would be
To
cool.
be that
Challenge accepted.
way. Uh oh, Anthony's coming over.
But no, this thing is like I said, it's the Regal Robot armchair. So it's custom made. So it was actually made out of a company in North Carolina. So because
the hell?
everyone kept everyone kept saying, oh, it comes in a giant crate, and mine came just in a cardboard box because it was a 5-hour drive down from there to here. So,
Oh,
which was
okay.
good because I didn't have to screw around with the crate and getting rid of it. But yeah, it's the leather is excellent. It's a high quality leather. The stitching is excellent.
Mhm.
Actually, I was, me and Jeff were talking. I was worried about the size of it. I was like, oh, it's going to take up a lot of the room, but it's really not that much bigger than the chair that was in here before.
Okay.
And my only critique on this chair is they should have a little more padding in the seat area. And honestly, that's because I'm used to sitting in recliners, and this is, like an armchair. But if I sat in it for 2 hours for a podcast, it probably wouldn't be bad. And I'm not in this room that much to be sitting in it for more than 4 hours. So
Yeah.
But no, cosmetically, it looks beautiful in the room. I'm stoked with it, and it kind of brings in, the wall there, and you can't see the R2D2 X-wing fighter ceiling fan. It brings that in. That's the one thing that I was even talking to my wife about it. I was like, I don't have to buy just collectibles all the time. Now, granted, this chair is not cheap, and it's I guess it's a collectible you sit in. But just the aesthetic of the room, I get stoked on it.
Well, yeah, you got some pretty epic pickups. I mean, epic stuff, man. You got the Chewbacca bust.
Yeah.
You got the the Emperor chair. You got
Wall panel.
wall panel.
Yeah, it's funny. After we put that in there, the wall that's behind me, it's got all the statues and Chewie, and I look at Anthony. I was like, oh, I'm becoming an adult now.
Yeah, which is good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's evolution of collecting, right? Like we talked
Yeah.
about it last week. It's just like, you know what? I feel bad because I'm covering Jeff right now.
You're good. I
I
wasn't gonna say anything.
Yeah, sorry about that, Jeff.
You're good.
No, but it's just one of those things too. Hey, we start off whether it be Funko Pops, and then we
Yeah,
move on to Black Series, then we move on to Hot
Yeah.
Toys. It's just evolution. So
Yeah, it's
a good thing
definitely-
to
yeah, it's definitely an evolution because you think when we first, switched from 3 3/4 and we started getting Hot Toys for the first time. I mean, we were looking at the UPS. Where's he at? Where you couldn't wait to get it.
Mhm.
And then as soon as you get it, what's the first thing you do? You smell it. You're like, all right,
You're talking about the figures, right?
Yeah, the Hot Toys figures. Yeah.
No, I was kidding.
But and it's just the evolution of it. This chair, I couldn't wait to get. It was actually, I was excited about the panel and the chair, and it came in back to back, so I got to put everything together the last couple of days. And I'm working on the Blaster Factory Leia Blaster right now. I repainted the last few parts today because that Leia Blaster back there is the rubies. It was that little white rubies one you can buy for $11, and painted it and weathered it. And it's been a great placeholder for a couple of years, and it's about a year and a half, I guess I've had that. So I've upgraded to that. So I think in 2 weeks we're gonna go over to Anthony's. We're gonna put that thing together and kind of upgrade that blaster.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
I want an Anthony across the street.
yeah, I want an Anthony across the street. I have a nosy neighbor across the street.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who knows exactly what I'm doing every minute of the hour, which is kind of scary.
What
Just
does she look like?
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's a really old lady.
Never mind.
taking a shower.
Whoa.
Like, what the hell's going I'm sure she's like
getting in the boxes.
No, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. She probably
Gets
like,
his
why is
boxes
this guy?
all the time.
He's like, number one, he's like,
What has
she's
he
probably
got
like,
over
"Man, what-"
there?
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, like, what is he like? A box every
I'm
day?
telling you, there's people in the boxes.
I
They're
swear
just too big.
I saw a foot.
Yeah, what's going on? What's he building in there? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so no, literally, actually, when I installed my hot tub, she actually walked into my backyard and started talking
Really?
to
Oh, geez.
the
she's
electrician
trying to
hooking
get
up
in
the
there.
back. Yeah, oh my gosh, like she's Louise. No way.
Oh,
No, thank you.
Does she look like the lady from Something About Mary?
Yeah, I would say so. Not
I
the
was
white
thinking
hair. She
throw
has
both of
like
them.
brownish hair, but
Yeah.
she was like Can you imagine? I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell? Holy moly! Remember that? Remember that scene?
Yeah.
I'm like, holy Jesus. Yeah.
She's like, do you like grilled cheese, PJ? Do you like some grilled cheese?
Anyway, yes, I do. But
So
no,
is that the first time with a crazy old lady?
was that my first time with a crazy old lady?
Yeah.
No, I've had it, when
Oh,
I
okay.
was,
Oh, my
eight. No, I was
God.
kidding.
Hey,
I had
sometimes
many crazy old ladies when I was in college.
sometimes you just gotta suck
like-
the dust off that ass. And
Hey,
get to it.
hey, listen, my cutoff is is 59. If you have to be
Yeah.
60 and over, you know.
She's sitting
Hey.
over there like this. You want this?
Take it.
Oh my
All
God.
of your hatred.
Mrs. Robinson. No, I'm just kidding. But let's see. No, but no, she would come in the backyard and like bother my-
Yes.
yeah.
So
Can I hop in
Oh.
a hot tub with you, PJ? No, but she was she would tell my my electricians like, oh, do you have a permit? I'm like, who the
Oh my
oh
God.
my gosh, she
Oh,
was
you're
she was
killing
a
me.
handful.
She's one of
The
those.
OG Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, PJ, your rent is due. Oh man.
Time to pay
Gotta
the rent.
pay it. Gotta pay it. All right. Anyway, this is getting out of hand.
Hey, the rent. It's time
Holy
to pay.
jeez. It's time to pay.
Let's go to the hot tub.
All right. Or would you like it this time? Anyway,
Oh gosh.
so
Oh, don't forget the Metamucil.
oh my goodness. Let me pop some pills here. Anyway,
You got a jar I can put my teeth in?
hey, listen.
Listen, when you
Not-
come over, you better not be wearing them
Listen,
teeth.
I like the teeth in the jar. That's all I'm saying. All right, so let's address the chat real quick. What's up, Jose? Jose's in the house. We got Dennis Perez. What's up, Dennis? Thank you for tuning in. We got RMD Collective. Hello there, Sithcaster. Happy New Year. Let's make a great seriously, New Year. Let's go. Let's make this a good one. Scott Barry is in the house. What's up, Scott? We got Duback deliveries. I freaking love
What's
that.
up, Jason?
You know me,
back.
dude, I love Dubacks. Yeah, I'm not talking about the old lady, but I love Dubacks, man.
Good room tour video, Duback. Jason,
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was awesome. We got Sean Miller in the house. What's up, Sean? Yeah, we'll see. What's up? What's up with Sith Lords? There you go. Happy y'all. Hope y'all watched the Bad Batch episode 1 and 2. Yes, I did. Someone didn't, but it's all right. We'll still talk about it. Really not much, to be honest. Really not much happened. It's probably gonna take like 20 episodes before something big to happen. We got Jacob Dahl. What's up, Jacob? Thank you for tuning in, brother. And we
Jacob.
got, I think we said what's up to Scott Barry. Who else is here? Boop, 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 boop. Derpy 501st. Kenobi still mid. Kenobi still mid. Okay. What does that
I
mean?
agree.
Still mid? Mad? What? Kenobi is still. I don't know. What's that? Andor is better than Mando and didn't need toy merch to carry it to get to season 2. Just saying. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, a little throwdown.
Ooh. How hard was the assembly, Sean?
Yeah, I didn't know what he was talking. Was it the chair? The chair came
Yeah.
assembled. We actually had to take the base off to get it in the collector room.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
I had DTOFs in the way, and that would have
It's
been
tight.
a nightmare to move. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
that chair's so cool. I want to join
When
that
are-
club one day. That's sweet.
Hey, Jason, the next project's right over my left shoulder here. I'm going to be stealing your idea with the Han and carbonite on the closet door.
On the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just looking at Anthony's. I'm like, man, I hate mine. The sheen on it is so good. I'm like, I gotta sheen this guy up a little more now.
Hey,
So,
you're the master. You got that all day.
yeah, I'll try and get it going.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Also,
laying on- yeah.
how hard Oh, the layer gun or
Yeah.
oh, the layer gun. Okay, how hard was the assembly, Sean?
Okay.
We're just painting it now, Scott. We haven't put it together yet. And I say we because Anthony's going to have to help me because there's so many little intricate parts because
Really?
it's a working gun basically without a firing pin. Oh, actually, the barrels, it's not hollows, it's solid barrel.
Yeah.
But it basically functions. The slide comes back. Like it's, to be honest, it's the most accurate Leia replica out there. Like it's more accurate than master replicas. I mean, it's literally laser scanned.
Yeah, it's all moving parts.
Every single piece from the original gun is laser scanned, and you
Is
put
it
it back
Blaster?
together.
Blaster
Yeah.
Factory.
Yep,
Yeah.
Blaster Factory.
It actually has a working magazine with it too.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Working like a real like
yeah.
no.
I mean, it slides up there and clicks
What's
in.
yeah? like I
There's
said,
no
it-
slot for ammo in it, but I mean, it's got a hammer. It's got everything.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah. It's pretty badass.
How long did it take from ordering it to getting it? Is it long? Is it a long time?
Like a week.
Oh wow. All right.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
but oh, go ahead. We can
No, no,
talk
go
about this. We can talk about this gun all day. But yeah,
No,
like
no.
when you order it, like it comes just with the bare aluminum because it's an aluminum made piece, and it's kind of expensive to get it like anodized black and put together. It's an extra $250 on top of it.
How much was the total? What was it? What was the total? Ballpark. $1. Wow, that's crazy. It was $1.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it-
cheap.
Anthony gave it to me for Christmas.
I got it
Yeah.
on.
A little kid.
I got it at Black Friday on a Black Friday deal, and it was like $7.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
okay.
All right.
You know? But I look at that like that's cheap compared to buying a $3,000 to $5,000 Master Replica one because there's not a lot of Leia blasters out there.
Yeah. No, definitely not.
Yeah.
We got Flex.
Hey, Flex.
Time.
What's up,
to-
Flex? What's up,
What's
brother?
up, Flex? Thank you for tuning in, brother. Awesome. Well, congratulations on everyone's recent Star Wars bounty pickups. We'll definitely talk about like collectibles that we're looking forward to in 2023. And we're definitely going to talk about the sort of shows that we're looking forward to in 2023. But first, let's talk about the Bad Batch. We'll kind of like go around the room. We'll start off with Sean. What did you think about the Bad Batch, man?
Honestly, it's what I expected. Like I said,
Okay.
like even the first season, I just felt like there was a lot of just everything's a mission. You know,
Mhm,
I just wanted to get more in depth in some type of story that's gonna intertwine with the the Star Wars galaxy. Like all they do is go on missions.
Yeah.
And it really is. And
yeah, you're
like
not wrong.
no, it's true. They just go
Yeah.
on missions, and but it's like I said, I have a hard time watching cartoons. So, right before the show, like I said, I was like, I actually fell asleep during the second episode of it. But I woke up and they were still fighting because that was a long fight tonight. And I was just like, well, I didn't miss anything. No one died. Omega's
Yeah.
still there. They're babysitting that one.
So,
But it's Star Wars content is how I look at it. Eben and I were talking today. We're like, we're not huge Bad Batch fans, but it's Star Wars content. It gives us something to watch and something to talk about.
Yeah.
And it's not horrible. It's just it's just different.
Yeah. So you watched both episodes. I think we could probably rate both episodes as one big episode. So
Yeah.
what would you rate it from 1 to 10?
Right off the bat, I would give it honestly, compared to like last season, it's right up there. So you'd have to rate it kind of high. I would say an 8. I mean, I don't see them doing much unless Dooku shows up.
Yeah, I think
Right?
he's dead.
He's dead.
I know. What were
Oh.
they? They were talking. It's got to be something that's going to be like, oh my god, it's amazing. Like
Yeah.
Duke, the ghost of Dooku.
yeah,
The ghost of Force goes to do. Nah, I don't think
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But honestly, I think the majority of them are going to be like this. So they're going to be rated probably between a 7 and 8.
Yeah.
You have to take
Yeah.
it for what it is.
I agree.
What do you think
how
of the
many-
new uniforms, John?
Oh, they're
Outfits.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only bad thing about that is because Hot Toys going to go crazy with it now.
I
So
know. That's
so
what I was
yeah.
thinking of.
you're
I'm
not
like-
even done collecting the first, version of the
Yeah.
uniform figures, and then they're going to come out with the second one, and you're going to be like, well, why am I collecting the first ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just a cash grab. To
It
be
is.
honest.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just
Yeah,
freaking
they'll have all black
bastards.
series in that soon.
Yeah, Black Series, Kotobukiya, General John. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just kind of getting ridiculous at this point. Like, it was cool with Boba Fett because, with Boba Fett, he's a cool character in general, a cool looking character. But the Bad Batch, I wouldn't say that they're cool, but like not Boba Fett cool,
Yeah. Kids probably like it though.
Oh, they love it.
Yeah.
I mean, like my kids are not interested in. Especially my young one. My young one actually watches a lot of Star Wars, and he's just like, but whatever. I don't know who they're focusing on with this show, but anyway, Anthony, what's your thoughts on the Bad Batch?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it was pretty much what I figured it would be. I was a little underwhelmed with the first season, but this, who knows? When they were going to Dooku's planet, I was like, oh, that's cool. Just kind of tying stuff in. I was wondering if there would be some overarching purpose behind going there, but it doesn't seem like it. It was just to get that money.
Yeah.
I would say it's kind of like, just going on a payday mission every week gets a little boring. And Omega constantly getting into trouble only to be rescued by them. Pretty soon it'd be funny if one of them just like, listen, this girl keeps getting us caught up in all these fights, with the clones. Let's just ditch her.
Yeah.
Take
Take her to the same daycare as Grogu and leave them both there.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I hope that it starts tying in, like, not just being a mission of the week, like actually having like a purpose. It doesn't seem like it's going to do it, but hopefully it will. And it's a cool time period. But they're really just kind of got their focus on just this small group of people and how they're going to make paydays every week.
Yeah, I agree. What's your score on this? The first two episodes?
I'd say 7-ish, 7.5, something like that.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a lot of people's score.
Yeah.
How about you, Jason? What your thoughts are on this episode? Or two episodes, should I say?
I like season 1 of Bad Batch. Like the first episode of season 1 was amazing, right? Like that hour and a half long episode. And then again, like you guys said, filler episode. Let's get money. Like just get money. Do one big job. Let's get it over with. So I was kind of bummed that this started with we got a job to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, I love Clone Wars animated is one of my favorite things in Star Wars. I've really, really loved. I wish they did more Echo because his character looks so cool. And I wasn't sure if I'd like this new costume from the trailer because they all have like a bright orange now, and it's just changing the color for a cash cow. But I like it. They all like have accessories like a bandana Hunter has, and some of them have like commas or whatever you call it, the little that Echo had. They're changing up a little bit, like they kind of are personalizing it. So I did like that growth. Omega she was still getting helped, but she wasn't as useless. She was shooting her arrow pretty good, so that was interesting to see. That they've expanded her a little bit, but yeah, I'm waiting for like Cody to show up. I think that's when things are really gonna get exciting. I hope we don't have to wait a bunch of episodes to get there. So
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. What's your score from 1 to 10?
I'd say like an 8. I love the animated series, but let's get them involved in something real, not like side mission. It's all side quest. I want like that one big, them versus Cody would be cool. Some sort of big interaction or like,
Yeah, that'd be cool if they fought against Cody. I forgot the name of this commander. Which commander is this one?
I don't know his name, but he's a dick.
Oh yeah.
Cereal?
Yeah.
Cereal?
Yeah.
I forgot his name, right? Captain Wilco.
Is
Yeah.
it Wilcox?
Wilcox. Yeah.
Wilcox. Captain Wilcox.
Jeff, I was gonna ask you if Well, obviously didn't watch it, but yeah.
Well, so what I have been doing is I'm starting to go back through Bad Batch first season just to go back through them. But it sounds like I can avoid these first 2 episodes. I didn't miss anything, so probably you guys probably just saved me some time.
It's a good watch. It's yeah. I mean, it's just basically just there, like something you could like basically miss like half the episode and kind of get the gist of what's happening.
Yeah,
you know,
the animation is cool. Like the graphics are really good, especially nowadays because they're so high res. Like that's very enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, actually, I agree with that.
I did think it was interesting that commander, when the clone would not falsify the report, just shot him, killed him.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty. So that gave me hope, right?
Yeah.
So
dark, a little dark, right?
Yeah, it was a little dark, and because all right, so Jeff. I mean,
it don't matter. Go ahead.
Yeah,
you're good.
Well, next time hopefully we could have you catch up with the show, but with this one, I was like, I thought, like the first episode, I'm like, oh my god, here we go. It's like side mission again. Like the whole first season was all side missions. It was basically like one big side mission. Even the the season finale was just like, what the hell? Really? That's it? This is like the big season finale it was leading up to. So it was kind of boring, like what Auntie said, very underwhelming. I felt like it didn't really progress the characters or the storyline. Omega's Omega, annoying and just being there. So when this second season started, I was like, please be good, please. And then the first scene was like them, doing a heist, and I'm like, what? Another side mission? And then that leads up to another side mission. I don't know. Wanda Sykes was one of the characters. So
Yes.
Well, that was her in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't.
I'm like, okay, but nothing is. Again, they're still with that same lizard lady that is like giving them missions. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
And honestly, in this one, I thought they were like, she was like, this is the big one. Once you do this one, you guys will be set. And I was thinking, okay, cool. They're actually going to go do this mission, get a bunch of money, and leave, and actually go off on something substantial. And that didn't happen.
Yeah, but again, another gripe I had was like, the Bad Batch were using stun, stun.
Yes, yeah. What's up with that?
They're like, and I was like thinking, it's like, okay, they're shooting the clones are shooting to kill you, but you're stunning them. And I'm just trying to remember, did they mention ever in season 1, like, hey, we don't want to kill our brothers, so we'll just stun them?
Kinda.
Did they?
Yeah. But what was funny was they were stunning them, and then they just blew that aircraft out of the air.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you had a quick change of heart there, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm like, what's going
Or
on?
you would think the other clones would be like, hold on, why are they stunning us?
Yeah, right.
They're not even trying to kill us. What's up with these guys?
Or there was a part where they're like, so and so check in, and Echo's like, oh, we're gonna have company. I was like, just take the radio. You have.
That's
the
what
same
I was
voice.
thinking. Yes.
They're all the same.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like pretend like you're the clones because you sound the same. Like
Pretend you're yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The concept though, even though it was a heist, the concept of getting Dooku's castles was cool. That was a cool concept, I thought.
Oh,
for sure.
sorry. Go ahead, PJ.
Oh, sorry. They said SV Prototype said they did address in season 1. They all agreed to stun their brothers. Okay.
Unless they're finding
That being said, Brecker just started RPGing some of them to get carried.
Yeah, right.
And then he got carried away. Yeah, I was like, okay, you will stun their brothers. Oh wait,
Wrecker's not the
RP
brightest of the bunch either.
yeah.
We won't shoot them, but we'll blow them to hell.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We'll blow up the Kingdom Come. But yeah, so I was like, oh man, they're stunning their brothers. This is not going anywhere. And then this guy, I think Vice Admiral Rampart? He shot, Captain Wilcox or Wilco or whatever his name is. So I was like, whoa, okay, this is kind of dark here. So hoping it gets darker as the season gets along, because this is hope for me, at least,
Hey,
Um,
the admiral, was he the one that was there when they destroyed Kamina?
he said
Okay.
blow them to smithereens
Right.
and stuff.
Okay. So he doesn't. He wants to cover the up that they lived, so that he doesn't
Yeah,
come off as a failure. Got it.
yeah.
Okay.
I think this guy is going to be responsible in killing off all the clones. Rampart, because you ever always wonders like what happened to the clones? Like, and I
Yeah.
know they purged them.
Mm.
So you're like, how did they purge them? Maybe this guy's like, you know what, we got to kill all the clones and
Well, a lot of them aged. They had that age accelerator. So
yeah,
when you saw them in Rebels, they were like, I don't know, 50 or 60 years old.
Mhm.
yeah.
So
But but there was a lot of them. There was a lot of the clones.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder, like, how did all of them disappear? I know probably some of them live, but how a lot of them disappear.
I did think it was kind of cool that they addressed that in the Obi-Wan show, and it just made him like a homeless vet. I thought
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
a
That
decent
was
way
cool.
of
Yeah, that was
showing
pretty
off.
cool. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm interested like where the season goes. Hopefully, obviously, yes, we are getting content, but to be honest, Marvel didn't really help with all the content that they put out. So I'm kind of getting like, I don't know, like I'm just kind of getting like tired,
Yeah.
burnt out with all these like shows that are just not doing anything with the story. They're just there. Like She-Hulk, really, I was done. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't deal with like the MCU right now. And I watched Wakanda Forever. I thought it was pretty decent, but I'm just like, it's just not the same, And
Is
I
that-
just got, huh?
Is that coming on Disney soon? Because
I believe so.
okay, yeah, I
But-
thought I saw something. Yeah, I'll have to
Yeah, but
watch
it's
it.
crazy that you you didn't even go watch it in the movie theater. Like you're not that interested
The
in watching.
MCU's. Yeah, everything's just been a dud, and it's just you lose interest in it.
And you
Yeah.
also knew that the Wakanda Forever was, hey, come watch this film that's a tribute to him.
Yeah,
You knew he wasn't in it, and you also knew it was.
Mhm.
They weren't grabbing at a cash cow for that necessarily, but it was like, don't forget that actor everyone loved that died. Here's the
Mhm.
follow-up film.
Yeah.
I felt that was weighing over that quite a bit, so I didn't see it, but
Yeah, I mean, good tribute, but at the same time too, it's like it. Again, I'm just like, maybe they should have released that first and then follow up with these other shows. Because seriously, all these other shows leading up to it just didn't do anything for me. Like I was just like, ugh. Like great, it's content. And what I'm leading to is that like, great, this is content, but if it's not going to do anything to the Star Wars storyline or contribute anything, it's just all side missions. Like, don't give me this content. It's just a waste of my time.
Well, I will say that like early on in Rebels, it was a lot of side missions, but where I see those side missions is different is they were building their fleet. So they were
Mhm.
going and stealing A-wings and Y-wings and stuff like that. And they were sabotaging TIE fighter construction plants. So it was all stuff that kind of made sense. This is just them going and like heisting.
every
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, it's just
know.
like them making money and finding a way to live.
Yeah. Now the
Mhm.
one where they ran into it was an older clone who was living
Oh,
like on a farm or
Gregor
something like that.
one?
Yeah. Yeah. That was cool. You brought in another person that they had a relationship with. Did they show Rex in season 1?
mm-hmm.
Okay,
I
so
think
that
so.
yeah, that's that's cool. But like I don't know. Maybe it'll go somewhere as the season goes on, but
Mhm.
it just hasn't seemed like it.
I'm like you,
Yeah.
PJ. I wish some of this stuff would like start tying into one another too. Like
Yeah.
there's
agree.
like a little mission, or if they're gonna give us a filler episode, have the filler episode tie into something else from
Mhm.
another series. Like that would be cool.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, like I said, it's just one of those where, mind you, it's Star Wars is Star Wars content, and I usually eat up a lot of it, minus the Last Jedi. But anyway, it's just it just gets tiresome when nothing is like doing anything. It's cool, but I rather have quality over quantity. Like for me, I'm looking forward to the Mandalorian and Ahsoka. You know, well, I don't know. You guys keep putting things in my head that Grogu's gonna be flying around with a jetpack.
Dude, what if he does? We're gonna be like, are you serious?
Yeah.
First episode.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But
yeah,
even for this Bad Batch, like I'm having hope for it. Like all the other cartoons that came out, like they started out kind of slow, and then all of a sudden they kind of gained traction. So I I'm gonna stick with it, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, I've stuck with every show, every holiday special, everything that has come out Star Wars. I've always stuck with it. But at the same time too, if it's like they're just putting out content just to put out content, it's just like, please don't, it should be something that is well thought of, and something that progresses story and character development, and and just I don't know, it's just different. I don't know. And for me, like I said, like I think Favreau and Filoni are doing a great job with just the Mandalorian verse that they're creating. I think they're tying a lot of things together, Easter eggs and, certain cameos, Luke Skywalker, Boba Fett, Bo-Katan, it's just everything's kind of coming together, and you're like excited to watch these shows. Like, for me, I'm like usually waking up early in the morning to watch these shows, but I don't know, recently I just haven't been excited enough. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm not saying I'm not going to give it a chance, but I just hope that this little glimmer of hope of this guy shooting Captain Wilco is just a little taste of things to come. And hopefully it's good. So, yeah. What's up, Evan? How you doing, man? SV Prototype, I saw the episode name for the whole season and saw a non-spoiler review of someone who had early access, and apparently it gets really good from episode 7 to the end.
So a month and a half from now.
So there's only 7 episodes?
Yeah.
There's only 7 episodes. It gets good in episode 7.
Yeah. Episode 7 to the end. 8 episode season 2.
They need to go get money, do the good storyline, okay? They got to make their money, and then, they get to do the fun stuff that we like. So
yeah.
This show's definitely for a different demographic. It's for children,
Oh, well, for me, you ever watch Resistance, Star Wars Resistance?
I actually didn't mind it.
I was like
season, but it was a different.
The Resistance? You didn't like?
Yeah.
You liked the Resistance, Jay?
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't mind it. I watched it this past summer because it's the only thing I hadn't watched on Disney Plus yet. And it took a second to get the animation used to that kind of animation. But I thought I forget the droid's name, Bucket. I thought that was cool. He was an R2 unit with no top shell, and he just had an X-wing helmet on over his eye. And I was like, that's a creative, different thing. So I thought that was pretty cool, but I didn't watch the second season. But it wasn't bad.
One thing with Rebels, though, is that the first 6 or 7 episodes were really like kiddish and very slow, it's kind of like not very slow moving. It took a while to progress the story, but to be honest, I think that was on purpose because Kathleen Kennedy wasn't overseeing the TV show, or at least the cartoon TV show. So I think when Filoni pitched it to Kathleen Kennedy, hey, we want to do a Rebel show, and he pitched it like, oh, it's for kids, it's going to be this, and that's why she probably like approved it. And then after a certain episode, it starts getting like darker. Like people were getting shot, like stormtroopers were blowing up. You're like, I'm looking at my kids. I'm like, okay, that guy just died. He's dead. Like, because I was watching it with them, So, and then they start getting a little deeper with like the Force, and you're like, whoa. And my kids were like, and I started enjoying more. And my kids were like, what's that, Dad?
Yeah, but see, that was in the first season. We're into the second.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
I think this one is. I don't think this is headed by Filoni. I think he created the characters, and someone else is writing and directing it.
Gotcha.
Maybe under his supervision. But he's so busy with probably Ahsoka that he probably didn't have time to actually like really like oversee this project. They're probably like, hey, Filoni, what should we do? More side missions. So that they want a 20 episode like season 2. Just give like maybe 80% of it like side missions, and maybe
I forget where I read it. So it was something along the lines of like Chopper has like over 500 confirmed kills of a bad guy.
yeah.
Holy, like that right there, man. I mean, he's just blowing stuff up left and right.
And
that's
Chopper
the
was
part
pretty
that-
like he wasn't like your normal not protocol, normal droid. Like he was just like Astro. He was not your normal astromech droid. He was like pretty like, he had a personality to him.
he was ruthless.
Yeah, it was ruthless. Exactly. As Prototype says, I feel like the show that Disney execs. I feel like they showed the Disney execs the first 5 episodes of a show, and then they approve it, and then the creators are like, "All right, let's kill everyone." Starting episode. I agree. I honestly think that's what that's what happens, because they're like, okay, well, the execs are leaving us alone now. They're focused on Mandalorian. Let's, and I feel like execs do get involved. Like, for example, like the DCEU, like that was a hot mess, and that's why James Gunn and the other guy is like trying to like reboot it and clean it up a lot. Even though like by cleaning up, like they're like literally like destroying projects like left and right. It's like, oh, no more Man of Steel, no more Henry Cavill, no more Shazam, no more this, no more that, no more.
Recast everybody.
Recasting like, and to be honest, like the Warner Brothers, they stepped in a lot in like a lot of those projects. So I feel like Disney might be the same. But hopefully, hey, listen, March is going to be Star Wars month for me, man. Jedi Fallen Order is coming out. We got Mandalorian. I don't know. Rumors were saying that Ahsoka might come out around that time, but I don't know. I feel like it's going to come out around like August after the Mandalorian. So I don't know. It's got like we got like a good. I don't know. I think this year's going to be better than last year in terms of content.
I just hope Mandalorians stays the path. And
I know.
I am worried about it because I love the show, and I don't want to see it do that. So.
I think it'll be. It looks like they're focusing a lot on the Mandalorian race, and I mean, just that one shot of Bo-Katan on the throne, and she like looks up. I'm like, ooh, it's going down. Like that's.
Yeah, I hope so, man.
That's a lot. A lot.
That's
on
gonna be
Mando.
awesome.
Yeah, I think her and Mando are going to be at odds.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
she looks kind of crazy in the trailers and stuff too. So it'll be cool to see if she just like goes wacko, right? She's this crazy woman on the throne. So.
Oh, that'd be cool. I heard Moff Gideon is going to go really crazy. I think someone was saying, or I think the actor might have said, Giancarlo Esposito might have said that it's going to be like him, like a phoenix rising, like his character in terms of his character. So he might, escape and maybe get revenge. I don't know. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it could be really good.
Yeah. Does anybody know how many episodes the Mandalorian is supposed to be, or no?
Probably
Did they
same as what's it been? 8, 7?
Yeah, 7 or 8.
Probably be about the same.
Not enough.
Yeah. So hopefully they're close to an hour long.
No,
usually
they'll
they're
be
like
35 minutes. That's what they've always been.
It's a shame too, because you finally get into it at the 30-minute mark, and then
yes, right, and you're like,
dang
oh
it,
shit, it's
gonna
gonna
wait
be
till
good. And it's like, okay, never mind. So, all right. Well, we'll definitely talk about things that we're going to look forward to this year. But I definitely want to talk some collectibles, starting off with some, J2SO and my favorite era, the prequel era. And they announced the Super Battle Droid.
Ooh,
nice.
This is supposed to have like AAA batteries, by the way. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That was the
interesting.
Yeah. So it's gonna light up that way, which is pretty good because I'm kind of sick and tired of those stupid like watch batteries. So all right, so let's go to Jeff. What do you think about this? What's your thoughts on this figure?
I like the droid stuff, so I like any of the droid pieces that they come out with. I mean, they can load up on
Oh
that stuff because
my
that's Star
gosh.
Wars.
Guys,
So
there it is, the infamous.
Yep, the base.
the base.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, it's gonna have like
Footprints.
Yep.
footprints, and it's a robot. Oh my gosh, they did that with
Yes.
IG-11.
Mm-hmm. They
Je-
did
Jeff,
it
you have-
with other ones.
Yeah, do you have IG-11, Jeff? Or
No, I don't have the IG-11.
so yeah, so I bought the IG-11 and I got the base, and then the base is like a human footprint, and you're like, and I was
Awesome.
like, this is lazy, like you gave me
Yeah.
a
it's
robot who has no human feet, and it's anyway.
They just
I think, which one
they
is
just
the
bulk
other one?
bought a bunch of bases over from overseas.
Oh,
They're
they're
like,
the exact
Kids
same
2000.
thing. They're just repainted.
Yes.
They're
Yes.
just repainting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
the same. You reuse
But-
Sandy base.
But
Yep.
the price goes up and the base stays the same.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna order the 4-pack.
the 4-pack.
no
Is there a
way.
4-pack of those?
No
No,
4-pack.
Oh,
but like, they always show these pictures like, oh shit, yeah, give me like 6 of them.
He's got a troop
I-
bill.
Yeah,
You see, here's the thing too. It's like I don't know, like some of these collectors like, I'm gonna trooper build, and I'm like, bro, you got that kind of money? Like
That's a
the
lot of
trooper
money.
build?
That's a
I mean, are you
lot.
not gonna buy any other Hot Toys? Because damn,
yeah. I will
How much
say
is
there
this
was-
one?
it's like 270, 280, right, Anthony?
Mm.
Or
That's
Is it?
probably
Damn.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
probably
that's a
north of
lot.
250.
It is. It should be like 230.
Man, I like it. I do like it. I like the droid stuff. So anything they come out with the droids, I'm
Is
in
it-
love with. I like.
Is it die cast or all plastic?
no.
I didn't know if
Plastic.
maybe the legs. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, for that price, I think the whole thing should be die cast.
Mhm.
You know, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Trying to get more.
I like it.
you know.
It's cool.
It's cool. What do you think, Jason? What's your thoughts on this?
It looks great. It could have came with more. Could have had a more unique base.
Mm-hmm.
Like at least with that Anakin, they try to make kind of like that droid factory base, which is cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's an awesome design. But like you guys were saying, it 270 or something for
Yeah, I'm looking right now to see how much it is.
yeah for this plain figure. I'd rather spend another 30 and get like a Anakin or Padme with the Hot Toy sculpt, you know.
Yeah.
But this is, I mean, it's beautiful, and we haven't seen this. I have a Hasbro version of this droid. It's really bad. It's like blue. It's painted blue. So I might have the plans to repaint it at some point. But yeah, I'm happy with any prequel stuff they're throwing out because we don't really get that too often.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 238. That's more like it.
Oh,
Okay.
230.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That's why I was like, this thing's like worth 230. So yeah, 238.
Well, probably 270 out the door.
You got that right with shipping costs. Oh man.
Yeah.
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 238. Yeah. It's. I mean, obviously, I would order from again off the rack just because that's how much he would probably charge shipped, and then you get the $15 off with our code. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty cool. Would you get it, Jason, or?
No.
Yeah.
What's the little thing next to the base? Is that just batteries or what is that thing?
It's
that they're
to
showing?
change the arm. You can have a damaged arm that's missing.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Like if I had the extra money, I would get it. But if it came down to like buying a Jesse figure or this, it's like, yeah, I'd rather spend the money on a Jesse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. How about you, Anthony?
Oh, I think it looks awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely like this droid. What's the rolling one? Like I always like that one.
Oh,
The Joydecas.
Yeah, yeah. Like
That's
I
my
think that would be
favorite.
freaking awesome if they made one of those.
surprised they have it, man.
Yeah. It's got to be coming at some point.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
that up,
And
right?
then they're gonna have to do it to where you can actually have it ball up and roll.
Oh, that'd
So-
be sick if they did that.
I mean, if they don't, like, that's probably why they haven't done it yet.
Yeah, what's the point?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
No,
that
but then
would
you
be
need
one-
two. Then you need two because you got
That
to
was what I was
display
gonna say.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
it could have like the plastic, the force field thing around it and
Oh,
stuff. Like,
that'd be cool, dude.
That would be cool.
Damn,
Little translucent ball to stick around
Mhm.
over it. Yeah.
that'd be
Yeah.
sweet.
yeah, these are cool. I could definitely see people buying a bunch of them.
Yeah. How about you, Sean?
Yeah, I'm glad they made this because in the movies, like I love this droid. I cannot stand the regular battle droid. That
Roger,
Roger. Like it literally sends shivers up my spine. Like I really despise
Roger.
those. That, yeah.
I
With
love
the
I don't think you and Jason can be friends anymore.
I know, Jason. I can't help it, man. I'm just I'm old. I'm old.
Hey, listen, whether you like it or not, Sean, whether you like it or not, they're going hard in the prequels, and guess
Listen,
who is
I don't
coming?
have. Listen, I
Guess who is coming?
No, they won't.
Misha Bag!
I know.
Cast Jar Jar figure.
Oh, the cast. Oh
No.
my gosh, can you imagine?
Yeah, those battle droids though really annoy me. Right. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, come on, hey guys, but I know we joke around about it, but dude, they're really going hard with the prequels if you think about it.
I have nothing
yeah.
against the prequels. It's
No,
just
no, no, but
there's just certain characters. And
No,
certain
that's
things that
why.
shouldn't
Like
have been
I
in there.
know, dude, I think he's coming, guys.
George was trying so hard to appease little children. That's why he did Jar Jar. He thought he was going to be the next big thing, and it's like that didn't work. And then these silly droids.
I
But
would
then you
take that
came out.
back, Sean.
I'm not taking that back.
Take that back. Me and
Never.
Jason, we're
Never.
gonna be Jar Jar buddies in
Jar Jar.
ICCC.
I know you guys will be wearing Jar Jar shirts.
Oh my gosh, I'd be like, Jason, did we just become best friends?
You guys should get shirts, and Jason's will say Jar, and yours will say Jar too, and you can stand together. Jar Jar.
dude.
Oh man.
That would be awesome.
Dude, and then no, one will be like one eye, and Jason will be the other eye. Oh, dude, that'd be sick.
Yeah, you just stand together.
We have to like put our
Lord.
arms around each other.
Oh my god, that'd be hysterical.
That'd be, dude, yo, there has to be a way to do it, man. I gotta figure out if there's. Come on, Sean. I know you're a graphic designer. You could make a.
Oh,
shirt
I
for
could
us.
do it, but I
Do it,
But I am
Sean.
not.
I can do it.
Do it, Sean. Oh, that'd be sick. Me and Jason would like walk around with our arms around each other, like. You know. So
Sean, and on the back it'll say he sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
It'll say Jar Jar.
no
suck.
way, no way.
Yeah, one will say Jar, the other one will say Jar, and then on the back it'll be like sucks, and the other one will be like my.
Yeah, exactly.
But
But,
no, this Super Battle Droid's badass though. Like I like that whole design. I like that droid a lot.
Would you get it though, or you would pass?
If I was still collecting Hot Toys, I definitely would because all the prequel stuff that they've announced is really good.
Yeah. All right. I don't know. For me, I don't know. Like I think a lot of us are slowly moving on from Hot Toys. It's just hard to just keep up, and it's not like nothing. We're not gonna like not stop collecting Hot Toys. It's just that I think it's just like it's really hard to kind of like buy a lot of these figures and be like, okay, yeah, it's cool. I could collect all of them. Like you really like focus is a big big thing. It's like what is it? Misa going to peg warmer unless Misa is a Jar Jar. Okay.
I think
Phil,
I think for the Hot Toys, like I think a lot of it is like you either have to go like all clones, all droids, right? Like like we talked about before, it's like a focus, right? So you got to pick and then go with that.
Yeah, or like the only thing you do is just collect Star Wars Hot Toys and nothing else, unless you got the money to collect everything else. Which I would say 90% of the collectors really don't have money to collect everything, like statues, props, and Hot Toys. So I mean, either you had the money or you don't have the space, or you don't have both, or you have both. So it's just one of those. And yeah for me, I just I collect statues and other stuff. Like I just can't go all in on Hot Toys and go all in on statues and go all in on something's got to give. So I think for me right now, Hot Toys is kind of like I'm giving that up a little bit. So another thing though, this is definitely enticing, is the Mace Windu figure.
Being sweet.
Jeff, we'll go back to Jeff. What's your thoughts on this figure, man?
Yeah, I like this one too. I mean, everybody's been waiting for this. So like you were talking about, I mean, it's just really cool. I mean, and with the armor and stuff too on the arms. I mean, I don't know, this one is really cool. So, does the saber light up? Did we
Yes.
figure that out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
That new LED way they do it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
the USB type. Yeah, and Scott,
that's a cool shot.
That's a bad
Yeah, he
shot.
could wear the robe and
Yeah.
hide the wire, so which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, that's cool. I mean, I like it. The only issue I have is that NYC at some point is going to release the Mace Windu statue.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want two of them. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's cool, man. I really do like this one.
Yeah. How about you, Jason?
Yeah, I love it. It's Mace Windu is one of the coolest, and I know some people didn't love the head sculpt. I don't think it's 100%, but I think it's pretty damn close. 80, 90%. I'd say 90% accurate. Looks like Samuel L. Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Clone Wars armor too. Obviously, I love the armor on that. So he'd be cool to display with the Anakin episode 2, or even the Django. Pair them up together. That'd be cool. The Django
Have
helmet.
Django's head laying on the ground. That'd be bad.
Yeah, right. Like him
Oh,
just
yeah.
with the helmet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe Joel could make a young Boba Fett holding the
Crying.
helmet. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Do it.
do it.
Do it.
Oh, it comes with a hologram Yoda.
Hell yeah. Oh, I'm definitely getting it now.
Yeah. What
Sold.
that little base piece that goes over that.
Yeah, that's just one of those little covers that just kind of Coruscant looking cover.
Yeah.
Oh, it slides over or
Little,
whatever.
little,
the
yeah, that
cardboard.
little plastic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Would you get it, Jason?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm when it comes to Hot Toys, I'm sticking to prequel to Clone Wars era stuff. So any clones, any Jedi in that realm, I'd like to get. So I'd love to have him. He's cool.
Yeah. Man, they're going hard though, and I love it. And I kind of wish I could collect all of them. But,
Well, you have like 3 years to save up because they keep this out for the 20-year anniversary, but
Yeah.
out in 2.5 years or something. So
yeah. How about you, Anthony?
Oh, I think it looks awesome. I actually have the SW Toys version of him, which
Yeah.
is fantastic.
mhm.
But I'm probably moving on from Hot Toys.
Okay.
You know, something I've been saying is if some statues start coming out of some of my favorite Jedis and characters and stuff like that, I'll probably move on. And you know, some of the people that do some of the custom stuff, they're starting to do them. So I'm probably going to be moving on.
Oh, I started a trend.
Anthony, did you get the NYC Plo Koon?
Yeah. It's
Maybe
in
slow
California right now. Yeah.
Oh, it's in Cal. Oh, the boat? You did the boat thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool ass statue.
Yeah. So all right. So let's go to Sean. Sean.
Yeah, this thing's awesome. It really is. The sculpt, the only thing that bothers me about the sculpt, Samuel L. Jackson's eyes are pretty wide set. And
Yeah.
that's the only thing that's really throwing me off about it. Like if his eyes were a little bit wider, but fantastic figure. Like Anthony said, like I've got the same one up here, the SW Toys, the third party one. And then I ended up buying an extra Anakin robe to put on it because it drapes a little bit different.
Yeah.
And then Anthony made a light up saber for it. And even that one, I'm looking at it now, it looks fantastic. But, you know, we've all waited for this. Maybe they'll fix the sculpt and then, you know, by the time it comes out in a year. But I mean, I think that would be a kind of a drastic change to that sculpt to kind of spread his eyes out.
I think that sculpt looks as good, if not maybe a little better than what we've got.
Yeah, I can't see his face from here, but yeah, I'm sure it is. They should. It's Hot Toys.
Yeah.
But
Better have BMF on the saber.
Dude, how cool would that be?
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
awesome.
that would be like a really cool
nice
thing
Easter egg.
Yeah, nice Easter egg.
The one thing I do like about this, the robes he comes with, the sleeves are really long, and the way it drapes, like
You know, he'll have much better, like the tunic and all that stuff. It'll be much better than.
yeah, as long as they don't put a fat suit underneath them, so you can articulate them. Like
Mhm.
I really like this figure a lot.
Mhm.
Like I said, I mean, other than the eyes throws me off, but it's once you put it, you know, like I've got him in here with the hood up. I like the hood over, so you can't even really see his face that much.
You know, at certain angles, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
there was one
Yeah.
like a couple clicks back, and he kind of was like at an angle, and it, you know, looked like the one
on the right.
Look at that one.
This one,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one
Yeah.
right there looks like, yeah,
Even the other one where he's got the saber out in front of him,
yeah.
like where he's kind of looking down, like
Mhm.
you know, it's close enough. You know who it is.
Yeah, I do like the clone armor you get with him. Like
That's
That's
a good
good.
little.
bonus.
Yep.
I like the food pellets on the belt. He's got those little like
Yep.
Jedi pellet things on the
Mhm.
belt.
Oh,
Those are
yeah,
kinda
yeah,
cool, too.
Yeah.
Do we know how much he is?
He's got to be 280-ish.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
probably
thinking.
around 280-ish too.
I'm
Yeah.
looking now.
Yeah. But yeah, for me, like I agree with you know, with everyone here. I think it's you know, it's not like the best sculpt. It's definitely a good sculpt, and you know, we've been asking for Mace Windu for a very long time, and we finally got it. You know, some people were like taking out their pitchforks and like saying this is like, oh my god, this is not Mace. I'm like, chill out. We
They do
finally
that
got.
to all of them.
I know.
They
It's
really
like,
do.
dude, chill out. We finally got a Mace. Like, just be happy we got a Mace, and he's pretty cool looking. We got the USB light up feature. You know, it's definitely a I'm definitely getting it. Let's just put it that way. I wouldn't in terms of a score, I give the sculpt like an 8.8, close to a 9. I like, you know, certain angles looks great. Like this one, I think looks like Mace, right?
Mhm.
And other angles looks, you know, it looks different. But man,
That's cool.
dude, I love
Yeah.
Mace, man. Mace is one of my favorite like Jedis, even though he was a dickhead, you know. He was like
he
was a
wasn't
badass,
wrong
but-
though, was he?
No.
yeah, but you know, he was kind of like a jerk, and you know, never gave Anakin a chance. Jerk. And mind you, I'm an Anakin fan. Yeah, but you know, he's probably like the only Jedi that could really stand toe to toe. See, I don't know, guys. See, this is something maybe I should bring up in another episode, but like some were saying, like, you know, the scene when Mace and Palpatine were fighting. Some were saying that Palpatine like was like faking it, like, you know, he
sandbagging him. Yeah.
sandbagging
I believe
Mace.
he was.
It's like, I think, you know, they were saying that like, yeah, he wanted Anakin to, you know, see what was going on, and you know, try and convince him that, hey, listen, you know, the Jedi are evil. Look what like this guy's doing to him. He wants to kill me instead of, you know, arresting me and taking me in. You know,
Yeah.
for questioning or whatever, or trial
Because
or
I
whatever.
think on the flip of that, if hypothetically, say Palpatine had Mace in the exact opposite position,
Mhm.
I don't think Anakin would have allowed him to kill Mace and gone with him.
Yeah.
See, from the perspective of what Anakin come in and saw,
Mhm.
is why he did what he did.
Yeah.
And I do kind of feel like that Palpatine probably
Set it up.
allowed himself to get into that situation. He
Mhm.
probably foresaw how it would all transpire and what he needed to do to get Anakin to the final step.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I also agree that Mace is probably the one that actually could defeat him.
Like, not. I mean, Yoda could have defeated him, right?
I don't know. I think Mace is probably a more powerful fighter.
Mhm.
You guys, Jeff, you agree?
Yeah, I go with that. I think so too.
Do you
I
think?
go with
Do you think Mace was like had a chance against the Palpster?
Yeah, definitely. I think so.
He wasn't faking it. Like Palpy wasn't faking it.
I think Palpatine knew how this was all going to go down. I think
Uh-huh.
he foresaw it. He just needed to get Anakin there so that Anakin could see him in that situation. Because when
Gotcha.
Anakin is in the temple and they're on their way over there, and you hear Palpatine in Anakin's mind telling him, you know, if they destroy me, I can't help you save the one that you love, or, you know, however it was he said it. And he's sitting there crying and he's just dwelling on it. That's when he hops up and bolts.
Yeah. Do you think we'll see Mace again?
I
Think he'll make it
doubt it.
back?
I think it would be awesome,
Yeah.
but I doubt it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Jason? Faking it or
I agree. I think he was biding time for Anakin to show up to a degree. But as I'm a huge Anakin fan. He's my favorite Jedi, Vader, that whole character. But I think Mace whooped Anakin's ass at that. You know, like Mace is powerful. He's known as one of the best, I think, you know, duelers of the Jedi. So I think if he had a couple more minutes, I think he could have maybe
kill Palp.
Hurt Palpatine a little more. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder though, because I think I kind of look at the whole thing where he's sitting there and he's playing possum, you know, help me, he's going to kill me, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You know, I see that as no different than in Empire Strikes Back. I'm sorry, Return of the Jedi, when he's sitting there and he's like taunting Luke to strike him down. He never flinches. There was never a fear in his mind. Like, hypothetically, like if I don't even think Luke would have been able to strike him down if
he would have got
Vader
annihilated.
would not have, you know, he would have been so quick. He would have force lightninged him or something. You know, at any point in time, I think he could have, you know, got to his feet. You know, I think it was all about playing possum.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, Palpatine's always been a master manipulator, and that's why he's one of the best Sith Lords ever. Because he freaking single-handedly took down the whole Republic and the Jedi. You know, it's like
and the Senate, everything.
He destroyed everything, and it's like this one person can manipulate so many people. So that's why I'm like, I think he was playing possum. It's really hard to tell if he could have, you know, because he killed like those other Jedis around Mace like pretty freaking quick. You know.
Yeah.
And, you know,
if you read the novel,
I was gonna say the novel is like,
they never saw it coming. It was that quick.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, with George's beautiful directing skills, like it was like, what the? Okay,
they should have done something in the editing of it, like sped it up and made it like so fast. Like in the novel, all they saw was a blur.
Yeah,
and they were dead. Like, and you know, he basically before he jumped, he was analyzing which one was the more powerful. He needed to get rid of the weak ones so that he could put all of his focus on Mace.
Yeah.
But yeah, he went through those guys like they weren't even there.
Yeah. What do you think, on?
Yeah, I definitely think he was playing possum because he wants Anakin to fully commit. So if by him killing a Jedi Master, that's him just, you know, committing to the dark side. And you can almost see it when he just had that look on his face. He wasn't like in fear of Mace.
No,
it was like he was toying with him. He was really waiting for Anakin to step in. I think he was definitely playing possum.
He told him, you're going to have to make a choice.
Yeah.
You know?
So like toe to toe, like if it wasn't like trying to like, you know, bait, you know, Anakin, do you think Mace could have had a chance against Palps or?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think Shatterpoint would have been the deciding factor.
Yeah, I think Palpatine would have won in the end just because of the Force lightning and like, you know, Mace isn't used to seeing that all the time, and he just starts pulling his tricks out, and it would be a great fight though.
I just wish there was like, you know, I wish there was like a what if, you know, series, you know, a what if series, you know, like
I agree.
Like what if, like, you know, if Palpatine faced against like, you know, Mace in like a 1-to-1 combat without, you know, no stakes involved, it's just them fighting, you know. I don't know, man. Revenge of the Sith, I love that movie, man. That's why I love that movie. Such a good movie. Like I could pop that in and watch the whole thing, you know. And it's just, especially like when Yoda was fighting Palpatine, you're like, dude, like when I saw that in the movie theater, you're like, oh my gosh, this is really happening right now. You're like, two epic scenes going on at the same time, like Kenobi versus Anakin, like Yoda versus Palps. Like, what more can you ask for at the end of like the prequel trilogy? You know, you're like,
Yeah, the only thing I always hoped for, actually, a real duel between Anakin and Mace. I think that
oh
that'd be cool.
yeah.
and
Who do you think
like,
will win?
Well, it would depend on whether Anakin was full dark side or not. I think in that moment, Anakin probably would have won.
Mhm.
If he goes to the dark side fully, I think that would have went against him because Mace would have been able to combat that with his Shatterpoint ability.
Yeah, how about you, Jason?
I don't know. That's tough because I think Anakin is the baddest, but I think Mace Windu's stronger. I guess. So I feel like I don't know. I'd put my money on Mace at that in that throne room. I'd put my money on Mace if they fought.
Okay, Anakin versus Mace. You say Mace will win?
That's my pick.
How about you, Jeff?
Ooh, I
Yeah.
think I go.
How
Anakin.
dare you, Frank? But how dare you, by the way, Jason? You say you're an Anakin fan.
I am, but
Yeah.
he's just. I feel like he's a bad mother effer, and I feel like I feel like he's a full hard.
This party's over.
I'm a mushroom cloud laying.
Yeah.
How about you, Jeff?
Yeah, I mean, I guess Anakin is still coming into his own at that point too, right? So he's still kind of learning and coming along. So I guess I go with Mace too, because like thinking about it a little more, like I don't think he's quite there yet to beat Mace at that point. At that point, but like, yeah,
because George Lucas said that the most powerful Jedi was Anakin.
yeah.
I guess at Anakin's full potential, I think
Right.
he would, but he wasn't at his
He's
full
still
potential.
Mace like that.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
Mace fighting a high schooler or a college kid, where it's like, if he had a couple more years under his belt, I think he'd just destroy Mace in a heartbeat. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will say though, like if you look at how Anakin and Obi-Wan struggled against Dooku, but when Obi-Wan gets knocked out, and then Anakin basically is like he's done effing around, and that fight changed like that. Like it was pushing him back constantly. He manhandled Dooku after Obi-Wan goes down.
Yeah, because I feel like then he kind of started leaning towards the dark side more, and he got more powerful. Because
He was aggressive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Form 5. Yeah,
Like, exactly. That's it. Yeah, he was using his form and not two people fighting one.
Right.
Like I think Obi-Wan was in the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And once Obi-Wan was down and he looked over, and it was like, all right, I'm ending this. I'm done messing around.
Yeah. How about you, Sean?
Man, that would be an amazing fight. It really would. Like, I'm just trying to go through it in my head. I want to go Anakin. I just think he's got a deep darkness in him, and when he flips that switch, I think Mace is going to be like, "Holy shit, what happened?"
That's the only thing is I think it depends on whether he goes fully into the dark side. He does that, I think Mace probably wins.
But at that point, maybe him seeing Palpatine on the ground, and at that point he's like so against the Jedi, like he could easily switch, like flip that switch. And if he flips that switch, I think Mace is in trouble. And it won't be easy.
No.
But I just think the aggression will come out, and Anakin's got the youth too.
Yeah, and you know what? I wish that hopefully in future Star Wars movies that they could incorporate like some of these choreographic, fight scenes that they had in the prequels.
They need to hire that guy.
Yeah, what's his name again?
Nick
Gillard. Yeah, Gillard. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is he retired? They need to hire him back, man.
I don't know. Like every single fight scene in the prequels were just amazing.
Yeah, like the Duel of the Fates fight scene. Like, come on.
That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate fight scene.
Well, again, we have to have like a dedicated episode, because to me, the Battle of the Heroes is I put that over the Duel of the Fates.
Yeah.
I mean, like, hey, listen, if that's
listen,
everyone's
the Dooku Obi-Wan Anakin fight in Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, they're all good.
Yeah, that was good too. Because there,
Like
if you
you-
look at it, if you break it down, it's so
No, Battle of
So-
the Heroes. You're right. It's definitely. It's just
Mm.
so dynamic, and
Mhm.
and the fact that they were just all over that planet. It feels like.
yeah.
Yeah.
There were
Yeah.
like, dude, it was like freaking two brothers just going at it. Like they
Yeah.
just like, you know. Listen, I fought with my brother, but not like that.
Yeah.
Not like we're going around the whole house, like like freaking, you know.
You weren't jumping off the beds and going.
I
Well,
have the high ground.
I have the high
I
ground,
have the
brother.
high
you know,
ground, Anakin.
yeah. No, we definitely we got Sean. We got to like have a dedicated
yeah.
like
Best
show.
saber duels show.
Duels. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. And like, what if we should do like what ifs too? Like, what
Yeah.
if, Padme versus I don't know,
Yeah.
Jar
the-
Jar Binks.
what made the Duel of Fates cool for me was how they would like the laser wall would come up and they would sit and meditate, and then
Yeah.
that anticipation, and then when Obi-Wan stepped in and he's just sitting there and he's bouncing like, come on, let's
Yeah.
go. I'm like, oh, that just
Yeah.
gets you pumped.
Gets you pumped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, I love.
I just got goosebumps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he-
that's awesome.
Yeah, and I just got a new TV and like new surround system, and dude, like I'm watching all that all over again. Even like the scene with the pod racing scene, like I'm just even though like, listen, yes, was it like necessary to see the whole race scene? No, but like like George was actually just trying to push the envelope with the technology, and you're like, it still lives up, it still holds its own today, and
Yeah,
age.
sound wise, it's amazing.
yeah, so,
Yes.
like with the Django with that seismic
Oh,
bomb.
dude, yeah.
Yes.
Remember hearing that in the movie theater, like
Oh,
just
crazy.
quiet, like,
Boom.
That's why I got those That's why I got those Govee lights this week, because I was like, I want to like see those like lightsaber
Yeah,
battles.
I got- yeah. You know what? I gotta get.
Oh, nice.
You know what? Yeah, Jeff, you could share me the lights. I had to put that on my TV. So
Oh yeah, can't wait.
yeah,
I got to move a bunch of stuff. So
look at this. This is the Palpatine scene where he's like, "I am the Senate."
Trees.
Like,
and-
look at that.
See, they should have.
See, it's
That
like
should
they
have been sped up.
Yeah. Yeah, this should have been
Ooh.
sped up because he was like supposed to be like, dude, it's Kit Fisto. Like these are
Yeah.
My
He-
new Kit hung in there for a few seconds though.
They took him out way too easy.
Yeah.
I love Kit Fisto.
I think that also shows how
Yeah.
powerful Palpatine was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you already know how good Kit Fisto is,
hmm
and he gets decapitated. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, if they sped that up, that would have just changed the dynamic of that scene. Then you'd be like,
Mhm.
okay, I can see that. Like, you better look out, Mace. He's too quick.
yeah. 'Cause
Yeah, he's old, but he's agile and he's fast. That's
Like in
kind of his
in
advantage.
the novel, it's like all they saw was a red blur coming at him.
That would have been cool.
Dude, can you imagine? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still
Um,
think like you ever watch the behind the scenes stuff and they're talking about the fight choreography, and then in the background you see Anakin walking in and he steps over Kit Fisto's head.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So like a lot of stuff got changed up. Even the first part of the fight, if you look closely, you can see that Palpatine's got Anakin's hilt.
Yeah.
So Anakin must have gave him the saber in the original cut to defend himself, which makes it interesting as well.
hmm
Yeah, sorry if we got a little off sidetrack. It's just talking about Mace, But yeah,
Yeah.
Mace is a cool figure. Definitely getting it, just because I'm not going to collect a lot of Hot Toys, but certain ones I will. And Mace is definitely one of
Yeah,
them.
you have to. I'm definitely going to pick some up when they come out with some really good ones where you're like, I got to have it.
Yeah. So Bottleneck released some sequel stuff, and you know what's shocking? Well, I don't know if it's shocking or not, but they didn't sell out.
It's a
That's
timed
not shocking.
Yeah, it's not shocking, right?
I
But
think
it
it's
kind of
a timed release.
it
Is
is a
it-
time.
Is it timed?
I think these ones are a timed release.
Oh, it is.
Oh.
Timed
Oh,
edition.
it's hand numbered
Ah, okay.
time.
Yeah.
Ah, I
So
thought
the
they.
prequel ones that this artist did in the OT trilogy, I think those were just up, right? Like 200, and those went because I wanted those prequel ones, but
Yeah, I had the prequel
Like that
ones.
looks cool.
That-
That's
Yeah,
Jedi.
they're cool.
Exactly. That one looks really good. Too bad it's Last Jedi.
I know.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
concept,
they're all very good concept.
the concept's badass on that one.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, I like the Kylo because I love Kylo Ren's helmet, but
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Kylo with his wet hair. I mean, anyways.
I love
the way
his
that
beautiful
the way the
body.
water glistens off his chest. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Dripping hair.
First
Oh,
of
does
all,
that
what
sound
the
good?
hell was that scene, man? I was just like, I remember I was in the movie theater. I'm just like, where is this going? Like, what? Like, I should have known better at that moment. I'm like, man, this is not gonna be good. I'm like, okay, he's swole Kylo. Okay,
Ben
Um,
Swallow.
yeah, swallow. Anyone getting these prints?
nope.
Nada.
If I got any of them, it would be The Force Awakens because that's the only movie I liked out of those.
Yeah.
I actually like the BB-8 one because I'm in a droid kick right now. So
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool with the Falcon at the top. That's
Yeah.
that's a nice print though.
That is a nice one, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I-
nice
I-
print.
If I had the other trilogies, I would probably maybe get these to finish the collection to display all of them. But if you don't have all of them, pick and choose. Maybe the
you-
Force Awakens you could put in a corner somewhere. Really cool.
I have all of them.
You know which
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, you know which prints I wish I had? We were watching Dubak's Jason's room tour, and he had the original trilogy ones with Luke with the twin sons and
Dude,
Yoda on day.
that
Dude,
Vader.
I am so mad I didn't get those.
I was talking to Nicholas, Rogue Empire, and when those were going, and me and him always go back and forth and enable each other with prints, and he's like, I think I'm gonna do all the trilogy, and I was like, if anything, I might just do that Vader coming out of his ship, right? He's
Yeah,
walking
yeah,
around.
yeah.
And I didn't do it, and then gone.
Dude, that's a nice set.
That is a cool set.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's one of those things, man. There's even though there is a lot of a lot of prints out there, but some of these things like you just have to jump on, especially if you're like, man, it looks cool. So we just jump on it because they go pretty quick. So yeah. Oh, this was brought to my attention just now. There is still some of these jackets, by the way, that's still available.
yeah, there were like 3 left of the extra large.
Yeah, we needed those last week here. It got cold. I was like,
Dude, it's actually I wore this jacket and I love it. It's I have the white one. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the blue one because they
the white one's
oversold it.
nice too.
The
I
white
looked at
one's
the blue one. The extra larges are gone. I think they just have medium online. So
Oh yeah, I couldn't get the blue one, but
Yeah.
they have some sizes here: large, extra large. So
Now, PJ, is yours like a white or is it like a gray like this hat? Is it like a light gray?
it's like a gray, like the hat. So it's
Okay.
not like a pure white. So you're you
Okay.
don't have. Yes, you have to kind of worry about getting a little dirty, but nothing where you're like, oh, like any stain would just stick out like a sore thumb.
right.
mhm.
So, all right. So we got some good talks, guys. But honestly, 2023 is a new year. There's a lot of stuff that is coming out. But we'll start off with Jason. In terms of like content and collectibles, anything that you're looking forward to this year?
Really excited for Mando. I think that's their ace in the hole with Disney's, Star Wars saga.
Mhm.
So I'm excited to see where that goes. I really hope they release Jesse Hot Toys on time.
Yeah.
Last year. And then that ARF Trooper, a few Hot Toys stuff I'm looking forward to.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's about it. I wish I could grab some of those NYC stuff that they've been posting. It's just NYC is out of my price range, so I'll enjoy watching my friends grab all those statues. But
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see as like a community, just see the excitement everyone has with buying, like getting all the stuff. For the
Yeah.
show coming. I think it's gonna be a good year for Star Wars, like you said earlier. It'll be awesome.
Yeah. How about you, Jeff?
So I'm looking forward to the new Fallen Order game.
Yeah.
On the Xbox. So like the new Xbox stuff. So that would be cool.
Great.
So I'm really looking forward to that one. I am actually looking forward to Ahsoka. so I think it'll be
Yeah.
good. I think that's another ace for them. I have a lot of NYC statues that are going to be inbound.
Mhm.
I'm staying away from the ships from NYC because that's trouble for me.
Do it.
And I definitely don't have the room for a bunch of his ships. They look great, but
Yeah.
I was just having this conversation with Nicholas this morning. Is I look for NYC and some of these custom guys to come out with things that I know aren't going to be done. So like anytime they come out with something that I know like somebody else isn't going to do, like the Falcon is always going to be there. The AT-AT is always going to be there. Somebody's going to be doing an AT-AT or a Falcon or a Slave One, but like there's not a lot of people that are going to do a Hondo or a or a Mace statue or a Kit Fisto. So like those are the ones I'm focusing on from NYC, and I'm really looking forward to them. So like Plo Koon, I can't wait. Like I should have. It was funny because I was messing with the guys. I'm like, I'm not paying the shipping for that thing to get here in like 10 days, but now I'm like, damn it, I should have paid for them. So,
Well, to be honest, Jeff, like, I hope, I'm just putting it out there, but hopefully you could do like a live unboxing on maybe on the Spice Runners or something, because I would love to see your reaction. That's one thing, about live unboxings that, you get to see some of these collectors' reaction to like, the collectibles. That's the honest, like, seriously best review from a collector is their face when they open up or they're put together their statue or their their collectible. Because obviously if they go like this,
then you get
like,
I ain't getting that.
I am not getting that.
Never mind. Where's the tape? Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, we're gonna postpone this live unboxing for another day.
Something's wrong with my camera. Let's cut it. Yeah. No, those are the ones that I'm looking forward to. Obviously, like Mythos. Been waiting for the Vader Mythos. Like I can't wait to see that in person.
That'd be So
let's see. I think the Ahsoka show is going to be really good. I can't imagine that Filoni being as involved with it as he is. I can't imagine it would not be good. It looks like Mando season 3 is going to be good. I heard some stuff this past week about the Skeleton Crew.
Oh yeah, what happened?
That have you heard some of the stuff about Thrawn in the Ahsoka show?
Like, I mean, yeah.
They're supposed to be like in some other like galaxy or something like I don't know, so, some place far away, and they're supposed to be like Night Sisters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I think it sounds like some of that stuff is going to tie in with the Skeleton Crew.
Wow.
So that could make that a lot more interesting than what
that's what we want. Yeah.
So,
tie in together. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff. Like, yeah, I agree, man.
So,
tie-ins and progress the story forward,
Because originally the only thing I'd heard about Skeleton Crew is it was going to kind of be like a young adult thing, kind of like Stranger Things. And maybe they were going to be on the run or something. I don't know. But now that they're talking about tying that in, and the Night Sisters, like that all sounds interesting to me. So I'm interested in that. And what was the other question? Like you asked about what shows?
Yeah, shows and collectibles.
Oh, collectibles. I'm excited to get that Mythos Vader. I wish they would do. Like I've been saying it for a while. I think that Mythos line would be perfect for them to do just kind of off the wall things instead of going back to Vader and Darth Maul constantly. Like I think imagine a Mythos Mace Windu, like having a cut off arm, and he could have like all kinds of scarring on the face. I think that would be cool. They could go do a lot of those obscure Jedis would be really cool Mythos things. I don't know, and I think maybe they're just like don't have the courage to do something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, well, the sculptor for the Mythos Vader did a concept with Mace.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that. Okay.
so this is what he proposed.
Well, see, I don't like that.
Where it's like he's like
Is that Grogu?
no, so he's actually hiding with like like a stormtrooper armor, like,
Mhm.
and then
I
he's
like
got like
that.
a droid and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean that's cool, but I would rather him be like, a little bit more Jedi.
Kind of how like Darth Maul showed back up. He was more mechanical, but he was still Darth Maul.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
even if you just showed him and it was like, what if he survived type
Mhm.
thing.
yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
think that would be really cool. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of like I've always liked the alien Jedi's, so I would love to see some of the companies start tackling some of those. But it just seems like in recent years that Sideshow just isn't interested in doing ones like that.
Well, here's the thing too, is that like, I spoke to when I was in San Diego Comic-Con, I spoke to one of the Sideshow creative directors and stuff, and he goes, we put it out there, but no one buys them.
So-
Like meaning like, back in the day, they, we got a lot of like cool statues back then, but it was like, the dewback, that took a while for it to sell.
Yeah.
It didn't sell out right away. So it's like, to them, like as a company, like, they put out stuff, but no one really, buys it. Like Cara Dune, there was someone that they made Cara Dune. May not be the perfect skull, but you got a Cara Dune and it's still
Mhm.
kind of like available. So it's hard for them to take chances on projects like that, just because, factory costs, like factories are not gonna be like, oh, we'll make like 20, but then the cost of the statue is gonna go up. Like, Sideshow's model is like to keep the cost low. Like, customs are different,
Mhm.
fan arts are different because you're paying for that, one of a kind, like low edition size statue, but it might be like $800, 900,
So let me ask
Depending.
you this, like in regards to that, like where they did them in the past and people didn't buy them, they sat around for a while. Like the Shock T had come out far before I got into
Mhm.
collecting. Was that one that kind of sat around, nobody really picked up?
I think so. I mean, I wasn't around for that one, but
Yeah.
like you look at the previous stuff. They took Shakti, they Ayala Sakura. They took a
Mhm.
lot of chances back then. They did Bus. They did like
Yeah, I wonder if
Salacious
maybe
Crumb back then. They did
like,
like a lot.
there's more collectors now, so like if they were to do some of that, I wonder if it would be a little bit different as far as the perception of it. But I was thinking too, like, instead of going out and just taking a chance and doing something and then just presenting it, what if they did something like, hey, we were thinking about doing a new Mythos line, and they
Take a poll.
basically- yeah, did a poll, like,
yeah,
and they could even show like like a rough concept of it or something.
yeah.
and-
But you know what it is too with licensed pieces. It's just there's so many behind the scene stuff, like
True.
approvals, and it's just like I spoke with the artist, the sculptor that sculpted that new Black Panther premium format, and to be honest, like that wasn't his vision. There was so much more
okay.
that because of it, the approvers, they were like, yeah, can you change this, can you change that, and let's make it this way and make it that way.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And it's just like the creative freedom is like usually taken away, and
Yeah.
it's just a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
it's a shame because I think, me personally, like I would love to have
Mhm.
like a bunch of those obscure Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they did say that, like when I was talking to him, he was like, well, we do take once in a while, they do take a chance, like the Asajj Ventress.
I don't know.
You know, but here's the thing too: is that as awesome as that Asajj Ventress, it's still around.
That's what
It's
thought.
shocking to me. I have it, and I can't.
It's shocking to
believe-
me, but the
Yeah.
thing too, you have to think too, is that we're hardcore Star Wars fanatics that will buy it, right? But to an average Star Wars fan, would they rather buy that or a Vader?
Mhm.
I
you
get
know,
it. Yeah.
It's you know, there's a lot. I know that people are like, oh, well, Sideshow doesn't do this, Sideshow does. Well, if they do it, would you buy it? That's
If
the
they
question.
did it good.
Yeah,
I
if they
think the
do it good.
Asajj. I think the Asajj is going to be one. I do think the Asajj one, once it sells out, because I think there's a lot of people that are just sitting around going, I'll buy it next week.
Yeah.
I'll buy it next
Yeah.
week.
Well, yeah,
right?
that's a lot of Star Wars collectors. Yeah, I agree.
I know. But like
Yeah,
once it
it'll end up
sells,
being
then
one
people,
of those ones.
yeah, because it's a. I mean, that's amazing stuff.
It is.
I
really
can't
is.
believe that the Emperor is gone and the Asajj is still there.
Yeah.
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 I can't believe I haven't bought the Asajj because I see
I
it at
know.
I see it at Anthony's house and it's gorgeous.
It is beautiful, man.
it's
And to be
awesome.
honest, like, you know, like for example, the Mythos Gamorrean Guard, that took a while for it to sell. You know,
Yeah, that's
and-
my least favorite looking one out of all of them.
But look how big of a grail it is.
Yeah,
Yep.
true.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
weren't
yeah.
people on the original Vader Mythos? Wasn't that one that sat for a while and everybody?
Yeah,
matched
because it
or
was like
something?
5,000. The edition size for that was 5,000.
I'm getting it though.
Did
Yeah.
you see? There's a lot of people actually that are coming up and selling that one now again
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
they
Well, they're
got the
probably
other
getting a
one.
new one.
Yeah,
We
Sean-
talked-
yeah, that's what Sean and I were talking about.
Yeah,
Let's see,
last
hold on, where do I got it at? You can't hardly see them, but I've got
Mhm.
the Asajj, the Ayla, and the Shock T all up there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's probably what
Uh,
I'll try and track down this next year too. Is the Sakura and the
Oh,
Shakti.
The Shock T is beautiful, dude. Oh,
Mhm.
love that
Yeah.
Shock T.
Yeah.
And the saber lights up like really bright too. So it's
Yeah,
just
there's
good.
something wrong with my button, the on-off button, but I got it for somebody was selling it in one of the groups for like $700.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here's another thing. I know Ahsoka, but Ahsoka has a large edition size, so that's probably going to take a bit for it to sell.
Mhm.
So, how about you, Sean? Any
Yeah, for
things say?
yeah, for 2023 for shows, I'm the Ahsoka. Like
Mhm.
I'm because it's something going to be kind of fresh and new, and then bringing in Ezra. Like I'm very excited to see where that goes.
Mhm.
And then for collectibles, to be honest, like I'm really looking forward to the legendary Yoda from Sideshow.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
We
that.
were
Forgot
talking
about
about
that.
that last night, and I was like, I took measurements. It's like, oh yeah, it'll fit right in the Besta. Like
Mhm.
I'm really excited about that.
Are you doing
But-
the ESB one? I assume
Do what? The
So
SB one?
ESB one.
No, it's the
Well, did they do a Clone Wars or a?
Yeah, the
prequel?
Clone Wars one.
yeah, the Clone Wars one.
They're doing a prequel
Yeah.
version. I thought there was a Empire version.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah, there's
yeah.
an Empire. There was an Empire version. Hold on, let me pull that up. For you
You
guys.
see
Yes,
that?
I love that one. That's the one, Sean.
Yeah, that's the one I'm really, really looking
Yeah,
forward to.
that thing's sweet.
Now, granted, there's some amazing statues that are coming out. I'm getting two amazing ones, but for this statue right here is look at this. The sculpt is amazing. Like to me, it's a 10.
I
out of
just hope
10.
the finished product looks that good.
Yeah,
I'm sure it will. It's they can't fuck with
And
Yoda.
after
It's-
that, Christopher Reeve, I am.
Well,
worried.
that's a human. See, the thing is like that's
what I
human.
keep hoping. I'm really, really hoping that's the case.
Mhm.
does this saber light up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's amazing.
Well,
Sean's
do.
excited.
I am. That's what I'm saying. Like, believe it
Oh,
or
yeah,
not,
that's the
of
SB
all
one.
the statues,
And
that
there's the other
one's-
one.
I'm
that
putting
one-
them together. I'm putting them side by side.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah, me too.
They're freaking
Well, you know me, I
awesome.
get that prequel one too, Sean.
I
Yeah,
know,
I
right.
right?
Well-
He's my favorite, but
That, yeah, that
no addition.
And
size
at
yet, by the
that
way.
price,
exactly. That
At
is
that price, yeah, you can't.
yeah,
beat
we were
that.
thinking it was going to be like
Like,
a grand, 1,100.
No, I'm not, Evan.
What
And
did he
Flex
say?
says that will be my first statue ever.
Oh,
Awesome.
dude, yeah, that's a good one. But-
Smoke 'em if you got them. No edition size announced yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be open. It's
Yeah.
it's just like the other legendary scale.
When is it
Yoda.
scheduled to come out? Into the summer?
Remember, we said June to September of
That's
this
right.
year.
Okay.
Yep.
So
that's
Sean,
like
look
it-
at that. Look at that Look at that message I just sent you guys, you and PJ. Put them on that table.
Oh, you were
Oh.
telling me about that table on Amazon.
Put them on
wait,
that Amazon
that's-
table.
Yeah,
Can you pull
share
that
it.
up?
I'll share it.
Yeah.
Whoa, that is
Ooh. Okay. That would look good
Yeah.
with the OG one.
I know. I'm like,
No, I wasn't
cool.
thinking about the statue. I was thinking about putting my plant in there too.
Oh, jeez.
yeah, you could do that too.
Do it. But
yeah, that was good. Yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you, Jeff.
but yeah, like-
Idea. We're gonna have like
I know.
Seems display.
Furniture 2023 for the Star Wars collection.
Yeah.
But yeah, the collector was asking, is the Emperor mythos gone? It is, right?
Yeah, it's sold out.
Okay.
Yeah, finally it sold out.
Yeah.
But like I said, Ahsoka's my show for shows. Legendary Yoda is my collectible. But to be honest, the most exciting thing about 2023 is going to ICC
I was gonna say that.
and
Yeah.
meeting every one of you. And Jason, you are coming. I will go down to Tampa and grab you, and you're coming.
We'll
Yeah,
have
but
Scott
seriously,
swing
you
by
have to
and
come,
kidnap him.
Jason.
Like
Yeah, I'll
no
make it
joke,
work.
no
Yeah,
joke.
if
I'm
you
geeked
could,
on it.
you could share a room with me. Just mind you, I sleep in my boxers. And I
Well,
snore a
he
lot.
sleeps naked, so I mean,
I sleep.
that's more than
Oh, you
I
sleep
would, yeah.
naked? I was gonna wear my Jar Jar.
We could just have Scott go by and
yeah, Scott.
pull an old school and throw him in the van.
Yeah, we just pull up, get him.
We
But
got enough
seriously,
rooms. I mean, we got
Yeah,
enough
Jason-
rooms between everybody. So
Jason,
Yeah, Jason,
you're coming.
You gotta go, man.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta go
I know.
hang out
You
with
got
us,
plenty
man.
of time to make it work.
It's a hate crime if you don't go.
Jeff's got
Yeah.
the room. You just got to
Yeah.
tell the wife. It's it's good to have some separation because then
Oh.
you appreciate each other more when you get back.
He's trying to get me to leave for a extended weekend, I'm sure. So
Well, there you go. But seriously, dude, Jeff said he's got a room. You hook up with that, and then Nilda's going to be there, and it's seriously, you're going to be bummed if you don't go. It's
Yeah.
gonna be-
Yeah,
it's
I'll be
gonna
bummed, Jason,
You should
because I
coordinate
need
it
my
and,
Jar
like-
Jar Binks partner to be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Jar
should-
Jar.
And Nilda's a Jar Jar Binks fan, so we could all wear our
he could be the
freaking
Binks.
Jar.
We'll be Jar Jar Binks.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Oh,
dude.
hey!
Misha back.
Yeah, Flex ICC. We're talking about ICC.
Yeah.
CCC, yeah.
You should coordinate with Nilda because she's gonna fly. Maybe y'all could like meet, get your flights
Yeah.
coordinated,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I'll see where she's flying out of because I know for Tampa is more expensive than Orlando, so it's almost worth it to drive
To drive
hour and a
over
half
there.
from Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swing
Do
up
it,
here,
dude.
pick me up. We can go together.
Yeah, I
Bring
will.
all the way up to while you're going up to New Hampshire, like stop by New Jersey and pick me up too.
Yeah,
yeah.
Jason, you can come up, do a room tour, and then get on the plane, and we'll go to
we
ICC.
go down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad
Oh,
idea.
yeah. But yeah, that's my big things.
Do it.
Yeah, do it. Absolutely.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PJ, what are you looking forward to in 2023?
2023, man. Like I, honestly, like towards the end of and Sean knows this. Like towards the end of 2022, there's a lot going on in my personal life, so I wasn't able to do a lot of stuff. But like I definitely want to just kind of take Sithcast, work with Sean and take Sithcast to the next level. Get more guests on and just looking forward to doing more shows with him and obviously more good things to come. Number one thing, ICCC. I really want to meet everyone in person.
Mhm.
I know we talk online, it's cool, but I would love to share a drink with you guys and just bug out and give everyone a big huge hug. I'm a hugger, so it would be nice to just kind of like hang out and just talk Star Wars and stuff. So
Yeah.
but
we
in
were
terms of
definitely doing that.
yeah
Oh,
yeah, definitely Flex.
Another drink for that,
Come
too.
on, Flex. Make it happen, Flex. You're there,
make it
brother.
happen, Flex. But
So much fun. Like we met up with Josh Pence, and
Mhm,
there was a bunch of his friends. We didn't even know him, and all we did is sit around outside
mhm.
in the evening and talk, and people that we had. I mean, we had never even talked to Nilda,
Mhm.
and we were hanging out
First
with her
time
all
we
weekend
met
like
her.
we were best friends.
Yeah, like we
Yeah,
knew each other
yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're definitely gonna have like a panel there, so it'll be cool. But yeah, in terms of shows, definitely I would like I'm looking forward to Ahsoka. I'm just hoping the world between worlds changes things, please. Please, this is my last hope. Ahsoka is my last hope. And then I'm looking forward to that. Obviously Mandalorian, but Ahsoka is number one for me, just because they're gonna bring Anakin back. They're gonna
they could rewrite the sequels.
They could rewrite the sequels. It's Ahsoka, and it's the Rebels crew again. I love Rebels. Just like
It's going to be cool to
Filoni-
see them in live action.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see them in live action.
Do you think we'll get Chopper?
Yes.
Yeah, we're definitely getting Chopper.
That's gotta be cool.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, if they got
he's
Hera,
gonna-
they'll have Chopper.
Yeah, that's
and-
gonna be awesome.
And Harris, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Meow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that Ewan McGregor's
Yeah,
baby mama or
jerk.
something?
What a
Yeah.
jerk. He stole my
Jerk.
Meow. And dude, Sabine Wren. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
Oh, yeah. Meow, meow.
Natasha Lou Bordizo. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she in the face.
She-
She's got the whole face look.
She's
It's
got the
good
whole face,
casting.
and she is super.
I haven't seen her face in a week.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
What was it? The old.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Right back to the beginning we are.
Yeah, right
It's-
back where we.
It's full circle outside cast.
Yeah.
Full
Yeah.
circle. Oh.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, since we're on the subject of Ahsoka. So if they're going looking for Ezra and they're going to come in contact with Thrawn, are they kind of doing a little bit of a version of Heir to the Empire?
I think so.
Mm.
Okay.
I honestly think they're really taking a lot of the expanded universe and incorporating it into some of these. Well, at least Favreau and Filoni are.
Right. Yeah. So you
So-
think they'll probably have to, like, they're going to need help. They probably bring in Luke.
Maybe we'll see. I don't know. There's so many things that could happen in the show. That's
Yeah.
why I'm like really excited for.
Mhm.
The
But yeah.
possibilities get you geeked out. You just hope you don't think up too much cool stuff.
I
and
know.
you
I
get
just
let
hope
down.
that they don't mess it up. That's the
Yeah.
last thing. I'm low expectations. That's all I'm just gonna be praying
Yeah.
for.
Hey PJ, I want to
yeah.
bunk up with you. Flex said you smell phenomenal. I think I'll
Oh,
just
you got,
I think I'll just cancel my room and just bunk with you.
yeah, just actually, yeah. Well, you guys cancel all your rooms. The more the merrier. That's
Yeah,
all
let's
I'm
just all bunk up with PJ. He smells good.
Oh shit.
saying.
So then sometime in the summer there'll be this obscure Reddit post, and it'll be like this whole experience of how I went to ICC and I roomed together with this guy, and then that was the weekend I found out I was gay.
That's
Phenomenal.
and there would be like pictures of us online sleeping in the same bed in the Spice Runners Lounge Facebook group and Sipcast.
They're all wearing
What
Jar Jar
happened?
shirts.
What
Yeah.
happens in ICCC stays in ICCC,
Yeah.
and it's like
it was
wait a
nice to
minute,
finally.
who leaked these photos out.
It was nice to finally meet PJ, but I walked bow-legged for a week.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. All right, so for this out of hand, in terms of collectibles, obviously the legend, like Sean, I'm looking forward to legendary scale Yoda.
That one's gonna be sweet.
Number one on my list, Iron Studios Vader on the Throne.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Welcome to Papa. I hope that
Yeah.
comes out this
When does that do?
I
Summerish
don't know.
or-
The pre-order didn't come up yet, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
No
hopefully it
pricing
comes
yet
up.
either, right?
no pricing yet. So hopefully we get some announcement pretty soon. And hopefully it's-
Traditionally, when
Yeah.
Iron Studios puts up something, like they put up a price and a release date,
Yeah.
are they like Sideshow and Hot Toys, like where it's a year and a half out, or is it more like
they're
6 to 8 months?
6 to 8 months. They're pretty
Okay.
good. Like I remember with the Mandalorian statue, it was pretty quick. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But yeah, no, a lot of good things happening in 2023. And again, number one on my list is meeting everybody in this panel and in the chat. I really honestly, nothing beats like hanging out, having some drinks, and freaking talking Star Wars. And
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was so much fun last year. Just
Mm.
meeting different people, seeing all the cosplayers, the random obscure stuff that people had there, like the droid factory. And if this is going to be in a space that's twice as big, this is going to be freaking awesome.
And then the swap meet in the hotel lobby.
Yeah, every night. Like,
it's cool, man. It's just a cool vibe.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Sounds like trouble.
Oh, it's trouble.
Oh, it's trouble.
You can
All
get
right.
in trouble. You can get in trouble.
Especially when we're sleeping in this. I mean, okay, let's. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So this is just like a little taste of like the fun we're probably going to be having at ICCC. So, yeah, I can't wait. Honestly, 2023, good year. Looking forward to it. So, again, I just want to say thank you again to the Spice Runners Lounge crew. Please check out their YouTube channel every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Jason, Jeff, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. You guys are an extended family of ours, and you know, always more than welcome to come back. And obviously our Sith holocron, you know, Anthony, you know, always a pleasure to talk Star Wars with you. So yeah, Sean, another one in the books. I always say, dude, hour and a half never happens, right? Never happens.
It's never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen, which is cool. It's okay. We had good conversations talking about you know neighbors that are you know that we have to deal with, special neighbors, you know, paying rent and all that good stuff. And thank you everyone. And yeah, may the midichlorians be with you guys always and forever. I leave you guys with this. You son of
This is where the fun begins.
Dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.